not on the schedule tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I decided to do commentary for this practice session for CRL. So welcome to the stream. If you're gonna watch, of course you don't have to watch if you don't want to, but this is just a entertainment night for tonight's race. Right, as we go into the session then, for short qualifying, so you know the procedure usually. It is long qualifying, but hold up a second, lads.
Zal ik er als eerste uitgaan? Ja, fuck it. Ja, zie Collins heeft de quali ben.
Qualifying this time round, it is 18 minutes. Usually in the actual thing it is long qualifying, but this is just a practice season tester to see where people are at the pace. So we're doing short qualifying and 25% race. Nobody expected me to do comms tonight because I left it to the very last minute, so it was a surprise. But hopefully there's nobody readying up, so I hope this is not me. Can't be me because I was just spectating, but we are, yeah, everybody into the session we go then. So the British Grand Prix, an iconic venue to do the practice session. I can't even go on my own YouTube channel because it's not showing me anything. There we go, finally. $18 minutes then of this qualifying session. We'll see who's the first one to come on the track. So the top 18 will get a shot of pole position because this is not Q1, Q2, Q3 separated into 3 qualifying sessions. We are just going full out, and we've got some cars coming out of the track. So let's see who's the first man to head out. Yoga is not with me because I didn't plan it with him. I planned it at the very last second. Everybody is coming out of the pit lane. Right then, so we'll see who's out there. Oh, this is going to help me test my commentary skills because I've not done commentary since about 2 weeks ago. So hopefully it hasn't gone downhill. So we've got some cars out of the track, and the first one to come out is possibly the Alfa Romeo or Ferrari car. It is Ginge, and it is the Alfa Romeo driver who's out on the track for the qualifying session, and he's on the soft compound tyres as you would expect. We've got some people on the medium compound tyres. That's not going to be necessary unless you're running a practice simulation for bankers. So he's just let a car pass, which is a McLaren, and that is original Civi then. He's coming through the Stoke corner, the right hander bit. I thought he was going to head off into the pits, but he wasn't, so he heads down into the last 3 corners to start his flying lap time, heading towards the final corner, and off he goes then, starts his flying lap on the medium compound tyres. So we head down into turn 1 and turn 2, flat out corners through here, no need to lift off. We headed down into turn 3. As soon as the car starts developing, that's your braking point. Get as close to the curb as much as you can. Do turn 4, take a wide entry. He slightly misses the apex, it goes into a bit deep, but needs to straighten up the car to get the best possible exit. Turn 5, simple, just a flat out corner. Get a bit of a slipstream from the car ahead, dragging on speed, gets out of the way. It's a 27.3 through Brooklands we go. Bit of hesitation on entry for Brooklands, now through Lovefield. Make sure just to lose the car on traction, gets out of there, now coming through Woodcourt. Let's see who's in the comment section. Watch Insta. He's validated it, he's gone too wide, and that's his and he has spun it through Beckett. Now that's his lap time done. It was a 4.0 through that middle sector. Go on board with the Haas driver of Duel coming through Magnussen Beckett. DRS is now open as original Civi tries to get himself the right way round. Oh, I can't speak properly. Now coming through Stowe. Break before the 50-meter mark. Use all the curve on the entry and the exit of Stowe. Don't go too wide because you will end up with another validation.
What time is...
Harvey Lee says a 25.4. I dare say that'll be beaten by Duval, who comes across the line with a 25.0, interestingly. So that tells me that's his bank on that, because I know he could go much quicker than that. Harvey Lee's 4 tenths off on the medium compound tyres. Origin Gamma 25.6. Steinschlag goes in 3rd place with a 25.5. That tells me Duval's done a banker, because Harvey Lee's is quite close on those medium tyres, and I don't think there's a much big deficit between the mediums and the softs. 26.4. Right. Hello. I'll invite you to Sesh. We'll talk after the stream, yeah? And AJ almost loses the back end coming through cops. That was his car going past him. He went flat out through there, which as you usually do, but I don't know if he's got a loose rear end or not. What setup he's running, because that looked like a loosey rear end to me. Christian with a validated lap time. Indian Jesus down in 17th place on the medium compound tyres, as the real DC 26.1, M back with a 25.7, Origin Gabby, who's head off onto the pits with a 25.6. Harvey in 4th place on the medium compound tyres. We've got Indian Jesus then, will head across the line to set a 25.2. That's a decent lap time from him down in 4th place. He beats Harvey by 2 tenths on the same tyre. Louis Ladd has gone up into 3rd place with a 25.0, so we've got some decent lap times popping in at the moment. So Ferg's gone quickest with a 124.6, and he's 4 tenths clear of Duval then, so Ferg's got some decent pace in his hands as he sets the benchmark of a 24.6, the only man in the 24s. It's close between 2nd and 3rd place, separated by 500th of a second. Who's that? Indian Jesus on his 2nd lap time, coming through Brooklyn, left Luffield. Exton Luffield now, full throttle, coming through Woodcut on the old pitch straight. Next corner should be flat out. Some people do lose the rear end through there. I don't know if it's the way they turn in or not, I don't have a clue. Seems stable at the rear as he makes his way towards Magnus and Beckett. So got a racing point behind him. I think he's gone slightly off the track, that racing point. Didn't seem good to me as I was watching the back end. As Nathan's gone up into 4th place.
On mediums.
His teammate has improved 2 tenths in the middle sector, Yogurt, so I think he might find himself in the 25.0s.
Right, now he went pretty good through Stowe. Now through, I think it's Klopp and Ville. Let's see what the other Mercedes can do, and he goes about half a tenth quicker than Nathan. Is Nathan on steering wheel? It seems...
Yeah, he is on steering wheel.
You can see that straight away. So I don't think he's really good with steering.
Interesting between 3rd and 4th, because 3rd on the softs compared to Indian Jesus is only 9 thousandths away on the medium compound tyres.
See if he got held up quite a bit by Nathan. Not by Nathan, by AJ. Yeah.
Original Civi, sorry, as you mentioned, got held up by Nathan. He's coming towards the end of the 1st sector with a 27.0 from...
Not bad. That's not bad considering he got held up, so... yeah. Civi maybe want to look up.
I'm under massive pressure, Yogurt, because these times are threatening my times as well. I think they're quicker than me, actually.
Well, I can do... I have done a 20 for like once, like when I practice a lot on this rank. I don't know what.
I've done a 24 point. I can't remember. I don't want to guess because it might be wrong.
I mean, we don't drive, so.
No, it's just scary because knowing I used to be quicker than these guys. No offense, they're quicker than me now, and it's good to see they're improving, but frustrating for me. Because yeah. I'm racing against some of them.
Gets hurt by a bit.
Yeah, my ego goes down. Origin Civi comes across the line.
B9. second or third. As Steinschlag starts his lap.
Steinschlag.
I think who's the next one?
So he's on the medium compound tyres. Interestingly, he set his best lap on the softs. Now he's on the medium, so tells me he's got more time in the bag to do on the medium compound tyres then. What's the deficit between the softs and mediums, Yogurt?
I think it's like 7 tenths. So I think it's about 7 tenths.
Car snatched him in slightly through turn 4 and turn 5 on the DRS straight. Let's see what the first sector's going to be. Slightly down in the first sector, but he can improve in sector 2 and sector 3 if he keeps the car under control.
Harvey Lees is the next one to cross the line. He's 6 tenths under his time. Might be a pole lap, gets a little toe of Ferg. But Harvey Lees is on the good one. Never count Harvey out. As I'm watching F1 Esports at the same time. Sorry.
It's okay. I also saw someone else on the lap. I think it was Origin. Oh,
G1. Yes,
oh
yes.
dear, 24.4. I think I need to start some practice.
Straight away, Duo goes to P3 with 24. Well, he already was in P3, but he improves his time. And we got Irish Nude Potato. That's the greatest name I've heard in a long time. On the mediums. He's on a lap as well. He's on a pretty good one from 2 minutes point 0 in sector 2. Made a bit of a mistake there, but it's fine. Goes to P8 on the mediums. It's quite a bit of a 2 Mercedes going. It's still good. I think we have Gingy on a lap as well. Yes, we have Gingy goes to P13. We have Beastie Boys, his teammate, next one across the lap. He's on the mediums as well. He's gone 3 times slower than it was Irish Nude Potato. So, and he goes quite a bit slower actually. We have, I think, Steinschlag, no, that's the real DC, P7 for him, 25.0.
And Ferg has validated his lap time.
Oh, Louis in P5 goes 5 times quicker. This might be a pole lap, you never know.
He needs to find more time in the last sector if he guaranteed pole position, but he could put him on inside the top 2.
Yeah. Has to be a good final sector. Made a bit of a mistake in Stowe, but I think it's not gonna be enough.
He lost a tenth.
Cost him quite a bit. Okay, we got Godly Noob rounding out his lap on the mediums, and he goes P17. Hopefully he can do a better time on the soft.
We've got a spinner, and that is Steinschlag through Brooklands.
That's not what you want to see. Dragon on speed is on the lap. Let's see what he can do. He goes to P16. Close of the medium right now. So that changes. Nathan, yeah, he just started his lap. He's on the soft now, so he should be able to improve quite a bit, and we might see him in the top 3 as well.
He improved by 42 seconds instead of my screen.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bitch.
Oh,
Ooh, that's not going to be a good lap. You might as well come into the pits and get some fresh set of tires and go again, because that ain't good. That ain't good.
I need a new controller if I want to be a beast on F1 again like I was. I struggle turning left. It glitches out when I turn left. It's absolutely horrible and frustrating because corners like this, you just struggle on.
Yeah, that must be frustrating. Alright, so nobody's really on the left now, but it's Harvey Lees on pole, and we can see the deficit.
We've got back on a lap, Yoga, if you want to go on board him.
Oh, we got back on the lap, but I was about to say, let's see where's back. I can't even see his name. What was his name? Oh, 50.
Compromised his entry into turn 3. Also turn 4, he took a lot of entry curb into there. Might have lost a bit of time.
It's gonna cost you quite a lot of speed coming down the, I think this is Wellington Straight.
Yep.
And he's not improving, so he's gonna have to gain all that time back in the lap. Or he has to come into the pits, get a fresh set of tires and go again, but I don't know if he has some fresh set. But what I wanted to say was, Harvey is only 2 times of Louis Berg, and then we have close following AJ and Duo. Look at the gap between AJ and Duo. It's basically nothing, 8 thousandths of a second. Then the gap to the Mercedes is quite big. Let's see what
Middle sector.
He's now 2.5 tenths under his time. He gained like 4 tenths of his time. which is pretty good. So there was more potential in this lap if he didn't stuff up the first sector. Oh, and he goes into the pits for a new set of tires. Goes full speed.
Well, there's 4 minutes left, so I think he wants to do. I think he knows where he needs to improve, so he's going to go into the pits to try and do that.
Yeah, he's very confident of himself, at least. What you want to see in original CV, it seems like he crashed.
Origin Gamma is on a lap if you want to go on board with him, so he's coming to turn 1 and turn 2. Flat out through there, easy flat. Now headed through turn 3. Now clip the curb, which he does.
Nicely.
Turn 4.
Exit, which he. It is. Oh, Duels left the session. I saw he was on his left. Hopefully he will go. Origin Gamma, that's 26.9, which is 1/10 on the other side. It was a bit wide in that scene, but.
How do you spell do well?
What you really want doesn't get a good ride. He's only 1.5 tenths on his time now, so he did make quite a big mistake, and he's gonna lose some speed on the hanger straight. The car bit doesn't really take maximum speed. I thought this was gonna be a big improvement, but I don't think it will be. You might only gain 1 position. Oh, well, a bit more than 1. He goes to P6, it's so close from P6 to P9, it's within the 10. Why are you laughing, mate?
I don't know, I've just lost where. I just came back on the stream and I just got a bit confused where we were. Irish Dude Potatoes on a lap if you want to go both him, he's down the Wellington straight. Let's see what the first sector is like. Has he improved? Yes, he has by 2 tenths already, so that's a good sign on his last flying lap potentially.
Never mind, I was just looking who's gonna get over the line next, but Stijn Slek has an invalidated lap time, so...
Valentino Rossi has been tested positive for COVID-19.
That's a bit of a problem.
Hmm.
Gingy's 1/10 under his time. If he can get a good final sector, he can gain some more positions.
Where is Gingy? He's down in 14th place. Irish New Potato's gone 6 tenths quicker in the middle sector. Keep this up. He can see himself inside the top 6, possibly.
What can Gingy do? He's coming across the line now. He goes to P13, but what can the Irish New Potato do? He's in P11 now, but that might be top 5 if he comes across the line. It will be P2.
P2.
Unbelievable scenes.
Amazing.
The AlphaTauri driver.
Harvey Lee's coming.
The real DC is next across the line.
Oh dear.
The real DC. What can he do? I don't know if he was under his time. He was. He goes to P8.
There's AlphaTauri 1-2 Yoga. Fergus on a lap. He's 2200s up in the middle sector. He got a bit of a slipstream off the Ferrari ahead of him. Harvey Lees has invalidated his lap time in Magnus and Beckett's.
Well, it's all up to Ferg now, I guess. Let's see what he can do.
Can he split? Can he split the two AlphaTauris?
Well, more important for him, can he beat the AlphaTauris? Unbelievable scenes.
Damn it, you Ferg. Damn it, you beat my time.
Oh,
damn it.
The guy in P10, I don't know how to... It's Jesus. He's 4 times under his time. He can gain a lot of positions too.
Indian Jesus, but he says he's from Germany. Cross the line with a 20...
Oh, P2!
I didn't expect that from Indian Jesus, but fair play, mate. Well done.
I mean, it's Jesus. What do you expect? Oh my god. What an amazing qualifying. AJ, oh no, it's actually the next one.
Nathan, we've got Nathan, mate, coming to 2 cops. He's 2 tenths under his time instead of the first sector. Now he's coming to Maggis and Beckis. There's a car ahead of him, and that is a McLaren, and he should get out. That's a Red Bull, sorry. He compromises him a bit in probably distracted him a bit, but he's a few hundreds down.
Let's see what Nathan can do in the final sector, but he has to improve by a bit to gain some more positions. I mean, the top 11 is almost between 8-10, so it's very close.
I'm past my prime. I think I'm washed up, but
Well, you already were.
10th place goes Nathan as
and I think somebody went off the scoring sheet.
Harvey Lees has been disqualified from the session.
Oh, Harvey Lees disqualified. Louis went to P3. Louis left. Harvey Lees is disqualified, which means he's gonna have to start last. Okay, that's an interesting turn. I think we still have Steinschlag on his lap, and we have Google on his lap. Oh, look at Google. You never know what the French guy can do. He goes not quicker than his last time, but he might be able to. Yeah, I mean, look at the gap between Beastie Boys and AJ. It's 1/1000th of a second, and only 8/1000 behind him is Google. Oh, Google has a bit of traffic. I mean, that's lap open for Google. Yeah, that's lap open. I mean, that's the risk if you do the glitch where you can go through when the timer is up, and we have Steinschlag on his lap, but he's gonna get traffic from Nathan. Oh my god, that's also that over.
So, your boy Ferg is on pole position by 400ths of a second ahead of Indian Jesus. Louis Ladd in 3rd place, on board with him right now. It's a 24.4. A 10th down is Irish New Potato in 4th place. Beastie Boy 5th in the Alfa Romeo. AJ and the real DC in 6th and 7th in the Renault. Nathan further behind in 8th place, and a Krishna in the Williams in 9th place. Origin Gamma in 10th place, and a Steinschlag in just outside the top 10 in 11th place. G&G 12th place, and an Origin Civi, original Civi, sorry. Back is in 14th place ahead of Dragon on Speed, and Godly nobody didn't really see much of is in 16th on the medium tyres. Harvey Lees and Dewell have been disqualified for some unknown reason, but they'll be started at the back.
That's a bit weird.
Probably did it on purpose, because I don't see the reason why they did it, but I think they want a challenge at the back, because this is not a proper league race, it's a practice session, so yeah. Good to get some practice in and see how your overtaking abilities are, and your EOS management and your tyre management as well. So all come to strategy and overtaking their way through the midfield, and let's see how they do in the race, because I know those two have got some decent pace on their hands. Those two are quick drivers, and we'll find out how they do in the race. I know they're going to do good, but if they get themselves in carnage, then that'll probably be their race over. They'll probably regret doing that, but it is a practice session, so nothing to take by off it. If it was an actual league race, they wouldn't have done it, because
just some info on the F1 Esports. The 2 Ferrari guys have disconnected, so oh my god.
That's nice.
So probably the internet cut out in their house.
Probably in the same house.
Yeah, they're on the same house, I believe so. Amazing scenes. Alright, so of course the strategy on Britain is soft medium. It's an easy one stop. So maybe some people outside the top 10 will start on mediums, but maybe they will go just soft to be safe. If they get damage in lap 1, they can still go to the hard and finish the race. I mean, you can do that as well on the mediums, but oh, we're actually doing 25% rate. Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's light side. No, it's not. Sorry, I thought it was the light side. The way we go, it's not.
Right. So we have Steinschlag and Civi on the mediums. So interesting.
The last time I saw Williams first place at the British Grand Prix was 2015. I believe both Williams overtook both Mercedes, and they were leading part of the race until Mercedes did their thing. Obviously came back, but it was it wasn't a good race for Williams, because they finished 6th and 7th because they got their strategy wrong. Unfortunately, I think it was the wet weather as well, because the Williams back then didn't really like the wet weather, so it cost them a lot of time as well. But the Williams,
A car with a lot of power, it was.
Williams was quite decent in 2014-15. Not gonna lie. I think ever since 2014 onwards, they went downhill because they kept scoring less and less points each year from 2014.
Well, I think 2015 they finished third in the constructors.
And in 2014 too, but they scored less points in 2014. I mean 2015 compared to 2014. 2013 they only scored 5 points. 4 from Maldonado. No, 4 from Bottas and 1 from Maldonado. So they only scored 5 then because Bottas finished 8th in the USA Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So it was a struggle in 2013. 2011 it's just a midfield car. 2012 was a decent car. They scored a win, obviously, as you saw. They scored some top 10 finishes, top 6 as well. Bruno Senna scored 6th place in Malaysia 2012. His best ever result. After that, we never really saw him again.
I mean, it's nothing like the other Senna.
I really hope Williams can improve next year because Claire Williams is gone under new management.
I mean, Claire was very bad for the team in my opinion.
Same here, she did nothing really.
I mean, it will be interesting to see who's gonna win this race because I see some few guys like 2, 3, and 4. I've never seen them in tier 1 of CRL.
Neither have I, but I think they deserve to be, especially Indy Jesus. I've seen him in other leagues as well, so he's done a good job in other leagues, but let's see if he can prove himself in CRL. Anyways, the lights will be going off soon as I will take the start of the race. Here we are then, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are underway for the practice session of CRL. Who gets the better start? Will it be Ferg? I think it's Ferg because he's well ahead. Others are contact in the background between the McLaren and the Racing Point. We head down into turn 1 and turn 2. The Renault's gone off the track. I think that is the real DC because he's dropping further behind as they make their way down into turn 3. I think Beastie Boy's going to go down the inside of the Ferrari, but the Ferrari is the inside line for the next corner. And the Alfa Romeo managed to live for another day behind that Renault because he managed to get past him. The Renault has got past Irish Dude Potato for 5th place. That is AJ.
The Beastie Boys on the inside of the Ferrari. Fergus still ahead of Indian Jesus.
Versus AJ and Irish Dude Potato trying to go around the outside, but not much grip there because he's on heavy fuel the early part of the race. But he gets a decent exit and he will slipstream his way up to try and pass AJ, but he's using a lot of ERS and performance, so you might want to turn it off some because he's already wasted quite a lot of it. Oh, a spinner in the background, 2 spinners, and that is Origin Gamma and the Williams of who's that? Is that Duel? Chris.
I don't know if safety cars are on, but I don't know even how they are still in this race because they went off super fast. We're still even as a part of his front wing. Like
and Indian Jesus was right behind Ferg, but he smartly didn't use his ERS because he didn't want to waste all of it down that back straight. Unlike Irish Dude Potato, who's wasted his ERS on the first lap already. And look at that then, we see Harvey Lees is up into 8th place.
Oh my god, he started last, didn't he?
The Red Bull in the background is losing a lot of places and he's dropped down into 13th place.
Wait a minute. Harvey Lees in the first lap gained 9 positions, although he has to defend from Civi, who is on his outside now, but I think he'll be able to defend this one as he is on the softer tires, and he is able to defend this one.
This guy in the future will be a future esports driver.
I hope so.
Too far, but the Harvey Lees, his pace was okay when he first started league racing, but now he's absolutely ballistic. He's found his feet, and he's got used to the game as well. Which
already has a penalty. That's pretty quick on a track like Silverstone, where you don't really get too many times.
And first and second are in the pits. Interestingly, Gamma and Chris, they're in last.
A bit of a glitch. Oh, Nathan also already has a time penalty. They have to watch out for that. You don't want to get any time penalties.
PS4 and F1 just messing up as always.
Yeah, as always.
Look at Irish Dude Potato then. Can it go around the outside?
Always, it seems.
He's going to stick it around the outside. He goes off the track.
Also has a time penalty.
That was very strict.
Irish Nude Potato goes past AJ for P6. Oh, P5 actually, after the timing screens go to normal again.
Thing is though, Irish New Potato has abused a lot of his EOS. That's why he's powering
He has
his...
to stay in the second of Louis. Is he able to do that? I hope for him he does. He goes in way too deep, but he still makes the corner.
The
It's
two...
interesting to see if he has the, oh, he does have the DRS.
Two brothers of AJ and Nathan Booth are fighting over for 5th place behind Irish New Potato. Look at Louis, lad. We'll go around the outside.
Oh no, that Alpha went way too deep with Beastie Boys, and oh, Louis is just saying thank you.
Good move, lad. That's an absolute stunner of a move from Louis.
I would have gone around the outside and I would probably been off the track with Beastie Boys, but Louis waited and went for the cutback and got past. Oh, Beastie Boys, actually way too early, which cost them quite a lot of time. We almost have hard release within a second of Nathan and the rest of the train.
Now we've got a DRS train hit performance, so whoever's at the back of the train will suffer the most, having to follow the cars down the straight with their engine overheating as well, so they need to clear the cars. Beastie Boy. Beastie Boy tried to make a move on Louis, lad, but they couldn't quite make it. But he's going to go down the inside into Vale. Slight contact from the both of them, pair of them. Still side by side coming out of Club. Now going side by side to the final corner.
He has more speed. Yes, he has it.
That was a good move.
BC Boys. Very nice battle for P3. They've lost the gap to P1 and P2, but yeah, I don't think they care. And look at the Irish New Potato going for the inside. I can't make that one stick, and look at Nathan now. He's gonna try to benefit of that, but he just about can't.
I honestly thought that Irish New Potato would go for it, as Gingy and Back go and having a scrap as Origin Civi goes off the track. So does Gingy. And he loses a lot of positions. AJ goes down the inside of his brother into Brooklyn's.
I release as the perfect grandstand view of this battle. He started last, remember. He gained 9 positions in the first lap.
The two brothers go side by side now onto the old pitch straight. Safety car's been deployed.
Ooh, that's... Who was that? I think
it was Krishna, I think, because he crashed and he caused the safety car. So this is the perfect time to switch over to the medium compound tyres then to do their one and only stop.
Well, and everybody on the mediums can go to the softs if they want. They will be able to make that one. So,
I can't irrationally.
What?
So Origin Gamma then has a chance to catch up to the pack. He's just pitted and he's rejoining 17th place.
This car's upside down.
Where is it? Where is he? Where is it?
It just despawned, but it was upside down.
We've got Ferg. He's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
That's unnecessary.
I'm gonna see a whole train of cars in the pits, Yoga. Look at that.
Oh my god, this is like NASCAR, boys. Oh my god.
It's like the 2008.
To stay out, but just, oh my god.
It's like the 2000. Duble's got a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with M66 back.
I mean, who's gonna get ahead of this pit lane? Yeah, Ferg is definitely gonna get ahead.
Someone's just stayed out. Steinslag has stayed out and he reads to first.
I think, oh my god, Gamma has a very big but I don't think anything has really changed. Seems like Duel won so many positions. He's up to 8. I believe it was like 12 when he came into the pit, so Duel is the big winner out of this one.
Everybody on the track has pitted except first place Steinslag.
And I don't think Gamma will pit.
I think, mate, he's cost himself a lot of positions because he's got to pit.
Is like 30 seconds, so he's never gonna get that back.
He's gonna lose a lot of time. The only thing he can do is hold up people. No offense, but where's his teammate? His teammate is down in 14th place. But the only thing he can do now is just push as hard as he can to maintain in front, because he's gonna have to build up a gap, try and reduce it at the end of the race, which he's only got like 8 laps to go in this race.
Yeah, I don't think this will be a very good race for Steinslag. I mean,
he should have pitted. He should have pitted.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. On a track like Zandvoort, this could have been a good strategy, but this is not a good strategy.
On a track like Zandvoort, there's loads of DRS trains, and it's hard to overtake, so...
Yeah. I mean, on this track, you're just gonna get eaten, so I don't think this was worth it. You can't change it now. And we might want to have a look at Sivy because he's the one on the attack, I can tell you that. Oh my god.
Someone just added me to a group chat. Who's this then?
Safety car, I think we'll carry on for one more lap. Yes, one more lap. So, bit unfortunate.
We will go on. We will race
we
on
see a
lap
lot of
7.
people pit again. Why is that?
We've got 5 drivers in the pits. What's going on? Have they lost their full wings or something?
I don't know. But I see AJ in there. I see Duel. I see Nathan. I see Gamma, and I see Bet.
This defies explanation because I have no idea. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars in the pits.
They're just going for soft. I think
Oh.
they wanted to do is they wanted to go to mediums, pit again, go to soft so they can attack. But it's a bit of a weird strat in my opinion.
Duel has served his 5-second time penalty. We've got more drivers coming out of the pits. And Godly Numb has got a 5-second time penalty for hitting Dragon on speed. So Toby then, he got a hit. Wait, that can't be true because Dragon on speed must have hit Toby because Toby must have hit Godly Numb because he's behind him, not in front of him. AJ gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
How do you get that? Where even is he on track? You must have. How do you get that?
Don't worry, AJ. I'm not the only one that's cut a corner under a safety car.
I mean, Sivy is in it to win it, basically. I mean, he's on the soft, and he's gonna be on the attack for the rest of this race. Might be one to look out for.
Steinsland's got disqualified.
What is that all
Why is he
about?
overtaking a safety car? What's he done?
What the hell?
Oh dear.
What is this? What is this race? So weird. Alright, so that's Steinschlag out, I guess. Oh my.
So that's a bizarre way to retire because one's crashed before the last 3 corners and the other one has it's been disqualified.
Yeah. Well, no, it's Ferg, anyway, it's Ferg leading right now, so we can just waiting before he goes. Safety car's now in, so he can go when he wants. And he
Which is
goes
round about
and
now.
Indian Jesus is very close still, so Ferg will be under a lot of pressure. Louis is also close. I don't think anyone was asleep. Oh well, the real DC.
Hello Luke, hoe gaat het?
The real DC lost quite a bit of time to the car ahead already. Jingy as well, I don't know what happened.
So AJ has already passed Dragon on speed. He's on the soft compound tyres, so he needs to make his way ASAP. The highest soft runner is Original Civvy. He went from mediums to soft, so that's why he's higher up than the rest of them. As Dubal's overtaken on Dragon on speed now, and Nathan behind will look to take advantage of him too. Depends if Dragon on speed can fire those tyres up quickly and early as possible, so he doesn't lose any more positions. We'll make a move down here. Nathan's all over the back of him. He will try and go around the outside, will you, Nathan? Origin Gam will try and go around the outside of the back.
Ooh, that's not gonna happen for Nathan now. He is gonna have to wait there for a bit.
Origin Gamma all over the back of M66 back. Go on board with the top runners then, because we've seen got a fight to become, as back has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple wardens.
There's New Potato almost already out of ERS, just like Harvey at least actually.
Nathan's got past
He's
Dragon on
already
speed.
older ERS.
Crucial move for him so he can progress ahead of the medium runner and try and make
He's
his way
avoid
through the
that a
pack.
few seconds. It seems like the top two seem to go away a bit already. I hope for Louis he can stay in the DRS, but if he can't, he's gonna have a big problem. Because he can't keep that that gap under a second.
Dragon on speed is losing more positions. He's dropped down into last, unfortunately for the German driver, as AJ's all over the back of Godly Num. A little bit of a mistake from Godly Num into turn 1 into turn 2. That's allowed AJ to get even closer.
I hope Dragon on speed can keep the DRS to these soft runners, and you can gain quite a lot of time as when you're standing in the background.
It's an optimistic strategy, Yoga, but with only like 5 laps to go, there was no point in doing it, because you're gonna get stuck in the DRS trade. It's so hard to overtake as well, so I don't think there was no point in doing it. It was a good try though, it was a good try. I guess they had nothing to lose.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose, but...
And that'll be a warning or a penalty for Nude Potato because he exceeded the track limits in Stowe. Beastie Boys.
Look at Beastie Boys, a very bad line.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Yoga, but you got it before me. So I think DRS will be enabled next lap. As look at Irish Nude Potato abusing his DRS down the straight. So he's got no consideration to save it instead of using it.
Look at Harvey Lees, might gonna have an opportunity around the outside of his teammate. His teammate puts him onto the curb and doesn't leave him any space to work with. As AJ gets past the Red Bull, yes, he does.
Someone spun. That's Indian Jesus.
Oh my god, he was on P2, remember?
Yeah, he spun through the final corner and he's dropped down into 9th place. He's got the pack. He's got the soft runners behind him. He's got a bit of front wing damage and that his race. Oh, there's a spinner. Max Verstappen has spun out. As down the inside of. Oh, AJ gets shoved out of the way by his teammate Nathan. Well, his brother as well.
Oh my god. Because the noob rage quits immediately.
That was his Toro Rosso days. I meant for Max Verstappen. He did do it in the Red Bull. It was his Toro Rosso.
That was the 2015 race you were talking about just before the race started.
And look at that. Oh yeah, of course it is because Eddie Jesus lost part of his full wing. Yeah. They all got caught out by the slow moving.
Oh, he went around the outside. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Indian Jesus because he showed some incredible pace. You know, but just that mistake cost him. Very unfortunate. But maybe you want to look out for when the season starts. Civi now very close behind those medium runners as Harvey Lees gets the time penalty. Original Civi behind Harvey Lees with the DRS as well. He's on the soft compound tyres, so he should be a bit quicker than Harvey Lees. He gets a 3-second time penalty for going out in Stowe. Yeah, you could do that last game, but this game you're not gonna get away with it.
Yeah, they managed to fix that.
This is Gingy gets a time penalty behind him. He has the complete train of soft runners, so he's under a bit of pressure. Oh, Gingy, you must feel for the man.
So I think Ferg is most like no, he won't. He's got a 5-second time penalty, hasn't he, Ferg? So he needs to pull out a 5-second gap.
Yeah, but he still has 3 laps for that. I'll see what Louis has. Louis doesn't have a single penalty, but he does have 2 warnings, so he might want to watch out for that last warning. If he can just keep that gap under 5 seconds, he's going to be in for the win. If
he gets a penalty, that'll be 3 seconds, and he'll finish 2/10 ahead of Ferg if it stays like this and he gets a penalty. The real DC. Oh, AJ's on the curb there, almost on the grass. Oh, the real DC's there too. So he made it 3 wide, but he shouldn't have done that because there was real DC there as well. 2 Renaults scrapping over for 7th place. AJ behind DC.
Duel behind here as well. Oh my god, incredible battle.
AJ should turn off his ERS. Look at that, he's going to go for it.
Side by side.
Unbelievable scenes.
Unbelievable scenes. And he gets past as well. Unbelievable. Of course, he has the pressure rubber. And oh my god, Duo goes off. And we have the real DC goes off and Duo completely spins.
I don't know what on earth happened there. What happened to the real DC? Dubo's there. What happened to him?
I mean, the real DC lost the car a bit. Duo wanted to get around the outside and they both got caught onto the grass and Duo just spun it into the wall and the real DC just was able to get it.
Oh, back twitchiness through the final 2 corners and Nathan has got past the McLaren. They're losing on the back end of the final 2 corners, probably on traction. Lost it twice but managed to save it and he's only lost 1 position. Now Original Gamma is behind him.
Look at Beastie Boys. I don't know if he has any penalties, I'll check now, but he's close behind. We also have Irish Nude Potato behind him. But Beastie Boys has a penalty and Irish
He's gone deep.
Has 3 penalties.
He's in AI mode. He's in AI mode. He's in AI mode for some reason. That was Irish Nude Potato, but Beastie Boys.
Irish Nude Potato, but RB is gonna get past now. What is this for Beastie Boys? It's so unfortunate.
Why is he in AI mode for? He just lost 3
He's
positions.
now fast as well. And I think he's back. Yeah, he is back. Unfortunately, he lost 3 positions now. Again, Jesus gets a time penalty. Yeah, I don't think he cares about that. City
This
doesn't
is-
really take too much speed. Look at Beastie Boys. He's very close behind. The McLaren driver gets a
He-
better exit.
He tapped him at the back of the rear, did Beastie Boy, so gave him a little bit of a push through
Oh
the
my
last
god, look
part.
at there's a Gingy in the background. Oh my god. Oh my god. He spun. And now he's down to P13. Oh my god, we have Dragon on speed, I believe. He was. Oh, he's gonna get 90s.
Here comes the racing point. Can he go around the outside? Nope, AJ. The real DC stays in 11th place.
Oh, look at this. He's gonna get a good exit though. No, he just can't pass. We see Nathan trying to go around back somewhere, but he just can't get past. He has to wait for the USA.
Dragon on speed has got past the real DC. Harvey Lee's
4 seconds. Oh, it's not gonna be over yet.
squabble over 8th place between Back and Nathan. Nathan has the outside line, gets a much better exit than him, and he gets up into 8th place. Now, Origin Gamma taking advantage, trying to take advantage of his EOS because he's drained it. Down the inside into Brooklands, and he's got his move into 9th place ahead of M66. Can he try and get past Nathan now, his next target? Probably too far ahead is AJ because he's 3.9 seconds ahead. There's only 2 laps to go, so Origin Gamma's only focus now is to try and get past Nathan, which he has done apparently. Yes, he has.
I think Nathan made a mistake there because surely it would have been that easy in cars.
Battle for 2nd place. This is crucial for Louis lad because he's 8 tenths behind.
He can't lose too much time because he has to be within 5 seconds, and at the moment he's losing way too much time as Irish New Potato gets onto the grass.
Thing is though, the more the Irish New Potato fights Louis, he's going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah,
And
4.7. Louis is gonna have to only lose 3 laps, 3 times on Ferg this lap, and Ferg is on fire. So, oh come on, Louis, lads.
Nathan,
focus on one thing and one thing only, please.
Nathan repassed Origin Gamma, and Ferg needs to find 4 tenths to ensure his safety, but the gap's going down. Or it's fluctuation.
It's just going down, but Louis has more ERS though. He can use all that ERS down the straights now, so that's a bit of an advantage for Louis.
Look at Origin Gamma trying to go down the inside. It's turn 4, now turn 5. Turn 6 is Brooklands next. Can he try and go down the inside of there, or will he wait? No, he waits. He's waiting for the crucial moment because he knows he can get past him on that long straight. This is going to be so tight towards the end of this race.
And Jesus, that's a 25.8 with that. Won't get him anything. 4.7 it still is. How much is it gonna be on the second sector split? Wasn't too good of a Beckett's, and Beckett's 4.8. Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be so
come
close.
down
It's gonna be
by
so
the wire.
close.
Berg coming through the final few corners. He needs 5 seconds, but it's 4.8 right now. It's gonna come down to the wire.
These
4.8.
3 tenths. See these 3 tenths. Can he get those 3 tenths? It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. It's a 4.8. 4.8.
And I think Louis Led has it. I think he has it. Yes, he does.
He
wants
wins
to
by
Louis
2
Led.
tenths.
Harvey Lee's from last to third. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scene, boys. Unbelievable scene. And back goes to P7. Nathan. Oh, Nathan drops down outside the points even. Dragon on speed to get into P10. Unbelievable race. Look at the 2 Renaults. The gap between those 2 guys is incredible as well. But Ferg just loses out at the end on 2.5 tenths. Unbelievable scenes, guys. That was amazing. Just waiting for these last 2 guys because of the data incidents. Of course, they fell back very far. I think Duel is doing a bit of an hot lap. I don't know if he's on a good or not. Wasn't there?
Oh,
I don't think this will. No, it won't. And that's the race over. That was a fun race, wasn't it?
yeah. My anxiety was going to the roost, and I wasn't even racing either. good job to Harvey Lees. What an outstanding performance that was from him, going from last to third.
It's very good, yeah. Definitely.
That guy's doing a very good job. I'm really pleased with him.
But Louis, lads, was he in tier 2 last season?
I can't remember where he actually was.
Well, he wasn't in tier 1, I think, because I've never seen him race. But he should be in tier 1 at least.
Louis, lad, is the only one not to get a penalty apart from Do Wild, who's down in 14th place.
Yeah, but well, Will just should have done better.
No podium interviews early practice session. So thanks for watching, whoever watched. I know like the maximum we had was 4, but we'll see you all later for the actual season next week.